Hello, hello, hello. Sorry. Coffee took a little longer, or I was late with it. Let's put it that way. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, it's hot. Alright. Yeah, today I will first of all test out Z, suggested by Captain Chico. So let's see. I mean, I'm already used from work. Well, I tried a little bit at work and use it quite a bit. Vim, I'm not an expert with the Vim motions, but I guess we can get around, hopefully. So there might be some slow stuff happening, but yeah, the plan is today to look at code generation again. Mostly, well, let's actually move that here, and well, that didn't actually matter at all. Let's not do that. Let's open a new one here. Yeah, I did a lot of sad thing. We can close most of that. And then the question would be, oops. Well, I wanted to go to my GitHub. Do I want to go to my GitHub? Yeah. Because there is a new 3-sitter Onyx, and that's the thing I want to like implement today. Is well, currently we parse the grammar for like the component files. So for example, transform component OCD, so we parse that manually. We do that in, where do we do that? Component generator, I think. Yeah. Up here. Well, in parse, yeah. And it's basically a string search and then hope for the best. So I think I want to change that to use yeah, 3-sitter for that. That would be the idea. So let's try that, right? So first I probably, that is a cat pushing blue accent, but it's cat pushing mocha, I think. Yeah, with the blue-ish tint, because I like blue more than the, but I mean, yeah, you can see the difference a little bit, and I think it's as well nicer that like the pen is a little bit more separated, but yeah. Although I like maybe that, yeah, I don't know, it's debatable. I will try that for now. But so far, I kinda like that. I mean, I didn't use it that much, right? I'm like 3-4 hours in, like a little bit off stream currently, testing and setting up a little bit. It's decent. There is a bit of rough edges sometimes, because I guess it's not finished yet. I mean, it's quite early, right? The editor. But overall, not bad. Music kinda loud. Oh, sorry. Let's trim it a bit. But actually, maybe we trim it here. Or no, I think I will leave it here as is. And yeah, let's trim it here a little bit. I hope that's better. I don't know. Let me know. Is it in properties? No. I want to enter the exact one. Okay. Is it... Oh, no, it's not sea lion, right? It's sad. It is or Z. So far, quite okay. I've turned off the AI stuff. I don't need that, don't want that. That's a lie. Well, that's the theme. It's called Cat Pusheen, I think at least. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I pronounce it Cat Pusheen, but I don't. And they have like different color schemes, and it's like basically for most of the stuff there exists already this kind of theme. It's quite a popular theme. It's for NeoVim and like whole Linux, everything has this, and I think you can have it on like I saw it on Windows as well. Like I think you can do VS Code and that and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. It exists for all oh yeah, there is a VS Code, right? Yeah. So I was not even Discord. Funny. Usually I like that color scheme quite a lot, but it's the default one is a little bit too pink for me in my taste, but yeah. So there's like variations of that use the same pastel kind of look, but with the more bluish tint, which I prefer. Ah, you need a custom Discord client? Okay, well, didn't know that. Alright, but that having said, let's try actually to get some stuff done. I'm not sure how to... Wait, is it here and then CMake? Do I have a CMake file here? Oh, I do. But how do I include that again? Hold on, how did I do that? Did I add those as... I'm really not sure anymore. Let's go here for now. How do I handle those? Well, I mean, best is maybe. Going here, coach, and how are they added? Is it Git modules? Are these Git modules? I mean, maybe I still do it with Git modules. We could do that. So yeah, it's here. Okay. I guess I can do that. Do I need a dev branch for that? Nah, probably not, right? Projects. Onyx, coach, and resetter, CD external. And then I think it's git submodule add. I think. Oh, that looks fine. And now we need new. Well, actually, tree sitter def. Code generation core tree sitter external tree sitter Jesus. Yeah, that's true. Is it mocha or did I use the macchiato? I'm not sure anymore. Oh yeah. I mean the macchiato is quite okay as well, I would say, but yeah. I mean, maybe I like that even better. You're right, maybe. I don't know, even though it has like the pink color, but it's fine, I guess. Alright. And then we need to... I need to copy. What do I need to copy? I think I need to copy those. Tree sitter change word Onyx. That is a weird X. Wait, what? How was that? Ah, no, wait, it is like that, and then we do this, and then we... Okay, well, I can't. That is something I don't know yet. Oh, okay. Perfect. Kinda did it. I don't think I have a tree sitter scanner here. I think that doesn't exist. It's only a parser, I think. Oh, where? Oops. 7 days. Well, how could you? How could you have something more important than my stream? I just don't understand that. Oops. And then... Can I link two things here? Can I paste that here again and do that? I'm not sure. We will find out, I guess. Tree sitter that. You're getting replaced by CPP26 anyways. True. See, I get this error, but I think I fixed it, but I would need to reboot. but I'm not sure. I think I installed this XDG desktop portal, but I hope I did it correct. But so far we will not be able to test that. All right. And then the other question would be, can I? Well, I need to go. Where do I need to go? Here, probably. And we need to copy. Well, do I need to? Probably not actually. I think they are already copied. Install it live on stream. Well, I did already. I don't need to install it again. Duplicate. Tree setter Onyx. And then here, I need to learn those hotkeys. I think it wants to open a file dialog or something like that. But yeah, that's all I kinda know. Reset the language. Alright, and then we need to go to CPP parser, I think. Yeah. All right. Does that work? Oh no, it doesn't. Well, it definitely doesn't, because there's another thing that I need to do. But besides that, what do you? Exited with code 1. Okay, well, I need to look at that. But anyways, I as well need to debug JSON probably. I need a argument here. And that would probably be, well, we can maybe take that. Does that work? No, not really, right? Well, I need to probably do it manually, so home. But I can copy it from the VS Code, well, launch settings or something like that. Oh, okay, but it doesn't exist. Great. Well, it exists, but it's not, it's filtered out, I think. Is it not that? Oh no, it's here. Perfect. Could work as a test, but I think I want to have game core here. So that should work, hopefully. Well, it still will complain, so the build fails, so I guess let's see what's up with that. for tree sitter, and then I think externals there. Is that it? Oh yeah, and then CMake minus build, I think. What is the command that I use? What's this? Paste? Oh, that didn't work. Home, that is not a project, it's not a directory. So are you telling me one of them is too much? So I guess I delete this one because I have the working directory already. Oh, but that's because I'm here in the working directory, never mind. Oh, wait. Oops. That was correct. Oh, okay, so that's... Okay, I guess I cannot do that then. So I guess target link libraries. Perfect. Well, kinda. Which one was that now? Wait. The build command like that exited with code. Let's copy that. Terminal. Really? Did I not copy that? Oops. So it's like the other one. This one. Is that because we are... Oh, wait. It's from here, right? Okay, target compile definitions. So I guess it's the same thing. Yeah, probably. Okay, looks good. And we have our breakpoint here. Let's continue. And we have a config path, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we have that running. So what I would want to do now is probably I will do that in, because that is just parsing, right? Well, that's just a tree-sitter wrapper. So I think I will create a new file. Namespace. Do I want to have it here? Maybe I want it in core, actually. And oops. And let's save that into that, and then core, and then core, and that would be a Onyx parser.cs. Yeah. And then how do I make this full screen? Is there a shortcut for that? Zoom in, shift escape. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Whatever. CPP parser. Do I copy everything? Probably not. Probably only goes. Have you missed something? I mean, a lot. A lot. I don't think I need include directories. Then again, I probably don't need that as well. Wow, already gone. I didn't. It was CMake stuff. Well, CMake errors. Nothing was wrong with the working directories. Not really. At least. I guess I give out a list of typed then. Maybe. Well, kinda. Let's see. Actually, I'm not sure what I will output here. For now, let's leave that. Oops, that was a little bit slow, but whatever. Let's kill that. Yeah, we create a new tree. Well, language. Well, or grammar. Let's do grammar. I think that makes the most sense. Oops. It's grammar. And yeah, then we parse over our source, over our tree. And the only thing we currently do will be oops. We'll be just walking over that. Deleted a little bit much, huh? Oopsie. Yeah. Probably I need it would make sense to make a base class for both of those parser, probably, to have like some common. Although, can't I do that in the node? TS node. Wait, we have that as text. Isn't that the same? Kinda. Just that it returns as a substring and not as... I think I would actually want to have that as a read-only. What was it? Jesus. Read-only span. Probably works. All right. So basically I walk over that, and the walk I need to implement, of course. Oops. So that is a void walk. We probably CPV parser. Oops. It's nice. Is it that? Yeah, walk. Oh. Ah. Jesus. CPV parser. The hotkeys for that is a little bit walk. Do I not have the iteration here? Oops. Oh, here. Yank. Delete. Yeah, probably up until here. I would say let's add a depth here, why not? U in depth. And then let's for now console write line cursor current symbol, I guess. Something along those lines. And then the only thing I need to do is... well, we need a custom file for that, but we will do that. Let's go to main. And basically remove... well, remove that. Or no, actually, why is that there? I think that is fine. My language server doesn't work, or what? Inlay hints failed. Cool. Whatever. Yeah, basically you want to parse everything, that's fine. But then the component generator I comment out for now. I comment out that. And then basically off that. My wife is obsessed with completing my games library. Well, that's, I mean, is there a problem with that? I guess, and then here I would do a Onyx parser. Oops. Like that. Is that correct? Yeah. And then we would just say parser, parse, component definition. And for now, I would say let's put a breakpoint here. And I need to, well, I need to first see which one is the first one, and then we need to adjust it because the grammar is a little bit different for... How do I jump to the next diagnostic? I have no idea. But it's fine. Oh yeah. That's fair. And then... What is that? Please stop. There is one missing or what? Nah, okay. If you say so. Nice. Component definition. Is our directional lines component. Okay. Well, then I need to go there. Directional light component. So I think I need to write component in front, if I'm not mistaken. We probably could look at that grammar. Do I not have that? Type declaration. Yeah, exactly. Component. And then we have a silly attribute list, but it's fine. Okay. So I guess that should be fine. And all of that, in theory, should still work, but let's see. Oops. Let's see where we end up. Do I have a... Yeah, I guess it outputs here, or where does it output? 2. Well, I hope it does. Oops. Did it fail? I guess it failed. Ah, console here. That's the console, okay. Unable to find library. Did we maybe not? I know that this was a problem and still in the past, and it probably still is. Does it not copy the... Yeah, I think it didn't copy those over. Which I'm not sure why it doesn't do it. In like a non... non-release build, like in a test build. I'm not sure why it doesn't do that. Hey, Marmalade. So now it should be better. Okay, yeah. So you can see we got like a source file, type declaration component, identifier, declaration list. Now we have the fields, blah blah blah, attribute list. So we have all this information now, which makes the parsing, I think, way stronger and more solid if I implement it. So that would be the idea for today, using tree-sitter for our own syntax. What do you want to do here? Using statement can be simplified. Oops. And how? But why does that make it better? I am confused. How does that make it? Is the scope then still the same? Or is it just because we end the scope anyways here? That it happens like that? Probably, right? That's most likely why he wants to suggest that. Because we anyways end the scope afterwards, I guess. That's fair. Okay. So I guess what I would want to do is we need a new type probably. Or can I save it in the same type? Probably not, because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I guess a new folder here. Onyx, maybe? And then a new file, which would be Onyx type.h. CS. Maybe. Core. Type. Is that? Huh? Why can I not? Okay. Why is it? Okay. Whatever. Close left, close right. And I guess we want something kind of similar to this, but not quite. Well, actually we... yeah, let's see. It's sad. Captain Chica recommended that a couple of streams ago. I turned off the AI stuff, so you can turn off the AI stuff. It has like AI as well built in, while it can use AI basically. But yeah, trying it out so far, I think I like it better than VS Code. But it's early days. So I'm not sure if I will stay with it. Okay. Well, I need to still learn the motions a little bit, but yeah. I guess I will take some of this. So we definitely take the name. We potentially take a fully qualified name, I don't know. I don't need an include path, I'd say. I think that is good enough. That will be component or anything else, I guess. Whatever comes in the future. The namespace. Or we can have that, right? But then we have as well a public. Ah, wait. Actually, maybe it should be a little bit more specific than that. Hold on. Maybe actually... That's a bit of a dilemma, to be honest, because I'm not sure how to solve it architecturally currently, but let me think. I guess I will move it here. So I think we delete this again. And I might move this here. Now we rename that. And that needs to change Onyx code component DSR. Mostly because I think I need to basically return out a list of components, I guess. Kinda. I think that makes the most sense. But yeah, I really have to say I like how that editor feels so far. So I guess what I would do is do a switch statement here on, well, the current symbol, I guess. I think it's a string, right? And then current symbol. If we are component declaration, I think. Then we do something. At least I think that was it. Oops. Was it not? Yeah, component declaration, exactly. Then, oops. We basically call parse, or like, how did I call it here? I think I always called it extract, right? Yeah, extract type, I guess, but I guess it makes more parse component. And we get out a component. We add this. Oops, wrong one. Okay, and then component. What the hell? Why does that fail? Is it again broken? Somehow? Huh? Component. Oh, okay. Alright. Whatever, I don't really care for now, I think. Does this work now? No, that's still weird. I have no idea what's going on, to be honest. That language server is a little bit weird sometimes still. But I guess it's me. Okay. Well, it still works. But yeah. What is it? What do you not like here? Okay, that's bullshit, right? I mean, it clearly does. Oh, well, it doesn't. I'm stupid. God damn it. What? New component. Guess it's one of those days again where I'm a little bit slow. Okay, so basically I want to iterate over all the children here. Of course I am. Delete. Or delete the whole line, I guess. Console, right line. I guess I would want to know the current symbol of this. Right. Oops. DB. Oh, wasn't that? Oh yeah, it is. And then where do I call that? Probably in tree sitter. Well, in main. Oh wait, that doesn't really work, right? Well, I guess it works. Hold on. I guess we could have the Onyx parser here, right? And then basically return here. And parser component definition. Oh. Will that work? Well, it might complain about unused code, I don't know. Well, that is definitely bad. How did that even compile to begin with? Oops. Well, that didn't work quite as I would have hoped. Wait, why is it again the wrong file? How did I manage that? Oh, is it? Is it working now? Okay, yeah, that looks a little better. Okay, or did it work? Maybe not. Oh, okay, it is in here. Okay, let's restart then. Yeah, that is, in my opinion, still a problem. But it got better, but yeah. Still questionable though. So I think it should enter here, right? No, it doesn't? Oh, well, I mistyped component declaration, of course. Declaration. That won't work, I guess, if we mistype. Okay. Component identifier and then declaration list. Okay, I think I need to... Yeah. Var, well, string, I guess. Or, well, read only span char name, component name. Is it where do we do an if statement or a switch statement? I guess this if statement is fine. Nah, let's do a switch statement. Child current symbol case identifier, then component name equals child get word text. Is it not text? Oh, it's current node text, right? Source. And I think actually at that point, why do I do that? If I could as well, or might as well add a helper here. Might as well do that, right? I mean, I wonder what the current field ID would do. But let's not do that. Or maybe. Oh, and then break. So that would be that, and then otherwise case. If our case is declaration list, then we basically have to parse our content. So I guess at that point it would be a list of fields. Oh, gee. I guess we do a parse fields, I guess. Fields. list. Is that not it? Oh, it might be empty, right? Is it like that? Maybe. Wait, is it not? Why would that not be the case? Oh, did I not stop the debug session? That's a little bit misleading currently still for me. Alright, F7, F7. Name is an error, cool. Is that not? Okay, that doesn't work. Why? Okay, it does work. But not really. Okay. And that is not thing. Okay. And name is now empty or what? That looks fine. Length as well looks fine. What? Why would that not work? Error, error, error. Is that a read-only thing? No, it is. Get set. What? Oh wait. Does it not? Does it need that? But why would it need that? Never needed that before. But okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't. That's bizarre. Okay, it works, but I don't know why the debugger didn't pick it up. Whatever. Okay. So that works. I guess. Does the component have a 2-string? No, but I guess we could add that, but whatever. And then we parse the fields. Perfect. And that would be the new component fields equals fields. What? Oh, that's okay. That's bad. I see. Get set list of field. Oh. Okay, I think actually I should change that. Open key map file. I think I want this only in non-input mode. Why is that? Oh, okay. No, whatever. So I guess that still works, right? Yeah. But now I can... Okay, I can what? I thought this would work, but maybe not. Maybe mode. Okay, well that doesn't work. Whatever, I will deal with that later. I guess for now I just have to deal with that unfortunate thing. Okay. It makes it a little bit hard to write some stuff, but it's fine. I guess we can deal with it. Basically I need to for each again. For each thing, we as well will add a new list attribute. Parse attributes. And basically that. And I'm not sure what that would be yet, but we definitely will print this for now. and we return a new here. And then let's print that for now and return as well. Huh? What is it? Is it that? Okay, it's unused. Okay, well, who the fuck cares? I guess if it has an attribute list, I would have it. Well, not really. I think I have it here. Case attribute list, probably. Should parse comp attribute list. And I guess yeah. Well, I guess we can parse the attributes here then. Component attributes. Cursor, I guess. Let's see where we end up with that. Did I finish my coffee? Yes. More or less. I think I want to get rid of that. Okay, so we have done field declaration, field declaration, field declaration. Okay. And then we have an attribute list. Where do we have that? Ah, here, I guess. Probably. Is it? Hold on. Field declaration. Why is that here? Oh, wait. No. It's declaration list. I'm a bit confused. This attribute is a little bit misplaced in my opinion. Is it not? Ah, well, okay. Let's do a switch. Current symbol. We should parse here the field. Kinda like that, I guess, below this one. I'm more than confused because I don't think that should be how it should run, but let's see. Oh wait, the field has... Why does it know that it's a field declaration though? That is the weird part. How did I do that? Detection. What? Grammar. Where is my Onyx grammar? Damn, so many garbage, so much garbage here. Whatever, let's open it manually, I guess. A field, so a component declaration makes sense, and now we have a declaration. Why then it always is a field declaration, I guess. Does that make sense though? I mean, maybe. I guess otherwise it would be something else, yeah. Okay. I guess it makes sense. Okay. So the field declaration is within the... Okay. Makes sense. So I guess we go in here, we have a field declaration. We could have a case of enum declaration here. But that's currently not the case. So then we parse the field. I think I will move that up because the attributes are quite common, I would say. Because the attributes will be something of the most common thing, I guess, because all like field components, all of it can have that. Okay, and then I guess, yeah, we basically go here and then we have a read-only span char type field type, which is null. And then we have a field name. A field default value. Although that might be a little bit more specific, but let's see. And then we have a potential attribute list again, so list of attribute attributes. Well, actually, let's okay, well, that wasn't how I wanted it. Oh, that works. Okay, cool. Wow. Cool. Okay, so basically switch based on the chart current symbol. Actually, I would want to... Oops. ID chart current field ID. I would be curious what that is. Oops. Oh, I didn't save. That's a thing that I don't like yet about set. There is no save on run. I always have to manually save. That's a little bit frustrating. I would want it to do that automatically. Field type identifier is always 5. I guess we could base it down on that. But then again, that might not be the smartest thing. Yeah, I googled it and it didn't seem to be a thing yet, but maybe I just was blind. As I said, this editor, I would say it's quite new, has a bit, well, I think it's already quite good, but it has some things that are a little rough around the edges still. But yeah, I can live with that. It doesn't annoy me too much yet. But yeah, type identifier break. And then, yeah, I think at this point I want to actually move that in, which is I want the possibility of saying type equals child content. Maybe get to string. Nah, no, maybe not. Get content maybe. Public read only span. Get content. String source. And then current node text source, and then we return that. That's quite nice. Yank that, paste here, move that out, change that to name. Identifier. Yeah. And then another one, which is field initializer. Probably. Default value. And then we console out that whole thing. Basically type toString. Well, probably that exists, right? Nice. And then we have the attribute list, right? So probably oops. No, that is fine. That's that. Perfect. And we need this break attribute list, I think. Right? Attribute list, yeah. And that is where? Attributes, parse, attributes. Okay. Onyx F32 intensity. Perfect. Vector 3 F32 color. Sounds good. Shadow amount. That's about it, but shouldn't there have been an attribute list? Oh, we don't parse the attributes yet, right? Yeah. So yeah, it parses it here, but then, okay, yeah, makes sense. Let's remove a couple of outputs that we have. So this one, let's go away with that one. Let's remove this. Let's remove that as well. Okay. So far so good. Let's parse the attribute, I guess. Yank, and we add another list, or another, not another list, another function. delete word. We return here an attribute. Create here a new list. And I'm not sure, but let's look at the grammar. Do I still have it open? Of course not. I think the attribute list then has attributes inside, right? Yeah. And that one has attribute names and attribute arguments. Makes sense. Ish. So yeah, here switch on chart current symbol. With a case break, where the case is attribute. Anything else probably doesn't even make any sense here anyways, but yeah, whatever. Attributes, add parse attribute chart. And then grammar. Well, it has an attribute name and attribute arguments. Okay. How did I construct that before here, right? That is the question. So the attribute no, that's wrong. Yeah. Attribute parameter string. And then we parsed that in, I guess. But where is it constructing that? Attributes. Okay. It's a list of string and a type. Okay, we can do that. That doesn't sound too bad. So basically we do a switch statement here again with the chart current symbol as usual. And then we have a case here where we check for attribute name. Although that was, I think, a transient thing, right? Or maybe not. Is it called attribute name or identifier then? That's the question. I guess let's console out that. Oh, we had that already. Well, we kinda had that already. As I said, this is a bit of a change to the code generator, but I think it's for the better because then we have a solid syntax and I don't have like weird string parsing. Attribute name, that is indeed a thing. The question is, do I need that? Because I think inside then there's just an identifier. Again. Although maybe it's already good enough to just... Maybe it's already good enough to just get the thing. So basically if we have a name... yank paste start read only, well, not really, list of string parameters. Okay, cool. So that one would be break. Name is get our child, get content, I guess, of source. And let's actually do that as read only spans as well, because then we don't allocate anything, right? That's kind of the nice thing. But does that not work? Am I not allowed to do that or what? Sad. Does that work? No. Then I guess enumerable doesn't work as well. Sad. I guess then we have to allocate here, okay. Attribute arguments. Why is there an attribute here? Oh, that's the part. Oh, that's stupid me, I guess. That's the weird parsing. Do I need to? Probably not, right? I think what I can do is here for each var arg in child cursor or child children, and I think it's as easy as just say parameters add arg get content. I think that's about it. I'm not sure if I need more than that. Oops. And then to string. And then we return a new here. Oh wait, actually we don't do it like that. We do it like that. So that would be attribute name. Or yeah, I guess it's not the name type, I guess. Which is maybe we should rename this from attribute name to attribute type. Whatever. Type Can I do a trim and then... Is that a string? Yeah, and then 2 string, I guess. If I really need to. Although I guess we could parse in the... We could try to parse in the thing as a read-only span, right? I guess 2 arrays fine. Okay, well, it doesn't like that yet. So let's do it like that for now. And this is... Why is that not fine? Okay. Oh, is it... Yeah. I guess we can do that. And then if we get that... Well, this can be cleared. Or we return just a new attribute, right? Otherwise, we return null here. And then this needs to be marked as potentially null. Yeah. And then... is... That looks fine. Okay, well, that didn't work. I would want to... Well, that's probably... Okay. Cool. That kind of worked. Let's see what we end up with. Where is that log? Well, I guess we have an exception or what? Yeah. Missing method. Attribute type. Oh wait, I guess... No, actually, I am a little bit confused. Let's restart. Because I'm not quite sure why that would fail, but okay. Step in. That's a weird hotkey for step in, but okay. Attribute type name. That looks fine. Oh. We need to skip the parentheses. Oh yeah, we should only do that if our arg current symbol equals... Well, what was it? I think attribute... Well, no, I'm not sure. Argument... Where is it? Attribute... arguments. I guess if it's an expression. Is that what it is? Well, that might not be correct, because that might not trigger actually. Yeah, it's not an expression, I guess. Current symbol, because I think expression is a empty thing. Wait. It's not there? Attribute name, attribute arguments. Okay, well, what? Is that not it? Attribute arguments. I mean, should be. Oops. Oh, yeah, okay, it's identifier. That's what I thought. Okay. I think I would want our attribute name to be an identifier as well, to be honest. But I guess it's fine. I'm not on Windows. It's Linux. I kinda gave up Windows mostly for streaming. The only thing I use Windows for is playing some games, and for work because of the VPN and stuff like that. I have like a VPN software that's, I don't think, easily available on Linux. I think it is, but I didn't bother. I use MSVC on Windows. But then again, like, yeah, mostly MSVC. At work, it's a mix of, well, for my private stuff, MSVC. For work, it's a little bit of mix, mostly MSVC as well. But yeah, for all the other platforms like consoles, we use Clang. Yeah. And that's why sometimes in some projects I don't know, I don't have the only problem I have with OBS on Linux is sometimes it resets some of, like, mostly my webcam. It just resets the transform of the webcam and it's like not visible. It's like a weird state. But otherwise, so far I don't have any problems with OBS. Guess I'm lucky, I don't know. Yeah, that I don't know. Sornick. But yeah, yeah, for some platforms, like definitely PlayStation, right? Because Xbox you could use MSVC for, but yeah, Switch and PlayStation. So far, I've only seen it work with Clang. I don't think it's working with anything else, or at least it would be maybe some pain to get it to work. Okay. So I guess we have an attribute now, hopefully, right? Yes. Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay. Then I don't know why people tend to use Clang for PS5 and stuff like that. Because it's quite common for, as I said, for PlayStation already as well, to fall back to. Okay, I mean, that's pretty nice. I guess component attributes. And then if we have here, then let's do if parse component cursor is component new component, then out components add new component, and new component attributes is that. That is this, and we definitely let me think. Oh, well, that doesn't really work. Oh, okay. So maybe it's that, yeah. Maybe it's that. Or maybe it's like legacy stuff as well. Maybe it wasn't working before, right? And because most of the build pipelines and everything already exists since the PS4. Maybe PS4 was a problem. And I'd assume you don't rewrite your whole build pipeline, right? So maybe it's like a legacy thing as well. Could be any of that. Yeah, well, that doesn't work how I would have wanted it, so I guess file path equals path for sure. Probably I need to do a private list of attribute, and that is attributes and then this would be that, and every time let me think, it's a little bit or not really complicated, I guess, but so I'd assume we would do a add here, and then the question is, every time we add it, we definitely clear the list here. But I'd say if it's none of those, so if it's a default, we probably clear it as well. But that I'm not sure, to be honest. Is this correct? I am not sure. Maybe. Let's see, I would want to see if we add this here with the attribute list here. Okay, component attributes is empty. Why is that even a thing? I hate it when it does that. It's like some weird stuff. Oops. Where something goes wrong still, that I don't quite understand with the debugger. Oh, what can you do? Okay, so we have a new component here, directional light. We have no attributes, I think that's correct. And we have, well, we have no fields. Oh yeah, because, yeah, yes. Oh, okay, yeah, makes all sense. Let's kill it. I need to do some additional changes. So first of all, here in the parse, that one should return this. We return the new component if, well, can that actually fail? Probably not actually. I think we can't really fail here. So I guess we just do that all the time. Well, I did it anyways, weird. Oh no, that's fine, yeah. Probably now fine. I don't know, do you think so? Did you ever use Razor and stuff like that? I think that's like way worse, like the PS5 stuff. Like for example, GPU debugging for the PS5 like is way worse than what was it called for Windows? And well, the one that you can use for Windows and Xbox. Jesus, my memory. But that one is really good, in my opinion, the GPU debugger. Ah, yeah, Pix, exactly. I like Pix, and I think it's, well, back when I used it, it was better than the PlayStation one. I'm not sure if they caught up, but yeah. What? Didn't have to do that yet. Actually, sorry, one more thing. I need to adjust all the component stuff here now for this to work. So basically here, component. Component. And it's a little bit shitty to need to write that. But the idea is that I now support more stuff than just components. In theory, I support enum declarations as well. So yeah, that is the main reason why we have a keyword here now. And I think it makes it component. Oops, I could do a change all and then W all, right? Who needs that, right? Component. Is that it? Okay, now we have this one, yeah. Oops. And this one. And then we have a WR. Perfect. I mean, yeah, it's growing on me, not gonna lie. This editor, not too shabby. Especially the Vim integration. Pretty good. I had to set up a couple of custom ones, but overall pretty good. At least better than the VS Code one, in my opinion, and like worlds better than the Visual Studio one. Because I cannot recommend Visual Studio with Vim, with a Vim extension. Whoever did that Vim extension, or it's a Visual Studio stuff. I have NeoVim installed, but I don't know. I don't like. I don't know. I was considering it, but I want to give this a try because I think the debugger is a little bit nicer to look at than the NeoVim tab. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it's like way easier to read stuff here. And it's already, this is way better than what Visual Code gave me as well. In my opinion, Visual Code gave like weird, like sometimes it was really hard to see what's in a collection and stuff like that. Really? Is that a thing? I don't think so. What is my name? Material component. Okay, fair. Point light. And then we have spotlight, all good. Static mesh. When do we actually get finally one with a attribute? Box collider. Sphere collider. Camera. Doesn't have as well. This one should have attributes, right? But why does it not have attributes? So maybe this clear is not correct? Let's delete that for now. I don't know. Maybe that was a problem. I mean, maybe I give NeoVim a chance again. I didn't really try it too much, to be honest. So maybe that's not quite fair. So the ID component should have attributes, but why does it not have attributes? Is the component... Wait, is the... Wait. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe it's inside here if we have yank. Oops. Attribute list or attributes list? Attribute list. Attributes add range or attribute chart. I mean, maybe I was smarter when I wrote this actually. I might have included it into the type declaration, which then would make everything a little nicer, not gonna lie. So let's go here. I don't know, maybe we don't even have that. So component, directional light, attribute. Okay, where that is not existing. There it is. Hidden. Beautiful. Two attributes, transient and hidden. Nice. Okay, so I think I have most of the components parsed. Does this finish? I guess it does. Okay. Let's see, where do we have still console lines locked? So I guess we delete those. Oh no, what did I do? God damn it, stupid me. And here, I guess. What did I do here? Okay, let's mission abort. Is that ugly? No, something's broke here. I don't know. What? I guess it's that. I'm not sure what I did mess up. I guess I could return somehow back, but I think that is fine. Wait. So here, right? But I guess it worked, I don't know. We need to go up here, go down, down, down. Probably need to do well, let's put a breakpoint here. And do I actually already return the list? Well, yeah, I do. So I think that should give us a list of components, hopefully. Maybe not. Eh? Where are my components? Okay, we have one here, or what? Yeah. Which is a directional light with no field. That sounds a little bit sus, but okay. Really? So first of all, why do we not have fields? Didn't I have reported them? Fields. Parse fields. Oh, because I don't return them. Great. Well, that was a special one, I guess. Oh wait, I don't even construct a field here. Great. Does a field have a gen? Where? Does that work? Like that? Is that not it? Sad. Okay. Attributes as attributes. Field.type. Field default value. Wait, why is type? Oh, okay, we look up the type already for this. Well, in that case, let's not do that for now. But yeah, that would... Where? I didn't... Oops. Stupid me. Okay. So that... It's fascinating that I can't do that. Okay, whatever. Does that work? Okay, that works. Free camera controller, and I guess, yeah, we have another one. Yeah, exactly. And we have 7 fields in here. Perfect. Input direction, and that one, well, probably has nothing, but this one. The free camera controller component doesn't have... Oh no, it has fields, yeah. Okay, I'm blind. Okay. Rotation velocity, default value 0.3. Oh, we have the equals here. Well, that's not good. But we can deal with that. Yeah, cool. Actually, then I think it's here. Do we have? No, we don't, right? Where would that be? Somewhere we have like the rotation. Ah, it's in the... It's in the... direction... No, the... Which component is it? Maybe the... I don't think it's the direction, or... There is a component where I have the angle thing, right? I think. Did I not have? I guess I didn't add that anymore. Not okay. Oh no, here. Transform. Should have it. Name transform. So that one has a field. Why this one? Yeah, it doesn't have attributes. That makes sense. And then we have a field here. Translation looks fine. Rotation Euler. Attributes. Beautiful. name and a unit attribute that failed to parse. Perfect. Oh wait. I will look at that later. Why would that fail? Let's see. Actually, I'm curious now. Probably because we have this equally, alright? So I probably need to... Yeah, I don't know, I need to parse that to see what actually happens here. But that's fine. Alright, I think we'll call it a day for today. Some good progress. I might continue that tomorrow, finish it off. But tomorrow there is no stream, but I will do it off stream. It's not that interesting anyways, the last bits and pieces. But yeah, basically that is the new way forward, that we have a 3-sit language for it, or grammar for it, because that makes the parsing, as I said, way more sane and more error safer in terms of errors and wrong parsing. It will handle it better. And with that we support enums in theory. Still need to add the generation for that, but in theory the plan would be that you could do like an enum here, well, just enum I enum, and then this will be code generated as well. But yeah, we will do that later, not now, we don't need that. Yeah, thank you very much. Have a nice rest of your evening. We will be back on Sunday. And hopefully on Sunday we will start again with the physics, or continue with the physics and start with the terrain representation in the physics world. That will be quite a lot of work. But then I would say, if that's done, like once that's done, I'd say the engine is in a pretty good state. And I think then I will start moving forward with like some game specific stuff, like adding a character controller and stuff like that. Alright, that's like the foreseeable future and the plan for the next couple of weeks and probably months, because yeah, let's see how fast the physics and the terrain can be merged. Alright, enough yapping as usual. Thank you, have a nice rest of your evening, see you on Sunday. Take care. Oh yeah, it will be. Bye bye.